everybody, welcome back to Pound's Cutting Board. So tonight we're not really going to have a recipe, we're just doing the leftovers tonight. About once a week, one night a week, we have leftovers. And so especially if I cook much, we'll have some leftovers. I get in, I clean the fridge out, I see what we have left, see what we can use and eat. So this is what's left over from this past week. So take a look down here and I'll show you what we're going to have. So I did lay out some salmon. I just I buy the big things of salmon and I cut it up into pieces and I freeze it. So this has been out thawing. And I had some asparagus that I actually forgot that was in the fridge, and Wayne's been cooking a few nights, so he overlooked them and I overlooked them, and they almost got, well, they were so limber, and they still are a little bit, but I put them in ice cold water and the ice is melted, but it revived them a little bit. I think I can put them in the oven and bake them and roast them with some oil and garlic, and we'll use these because I hate for them to go to waste after I bought them. And let's see, here is a few green beans and some potatoes I had cooked. I'm going to heat those up, and we're just going to make some boxed macaroni and cheese, and I'll probably do some cornbread muffins, and this will complete our meal that we're going to have. And then I had some rice that I had made a couple of nights ago, so it's not much, but it'll be enough for me and Wayne, and I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, a little bit of milk and vanilla, and make it into kind of like a rice pudding for our dessert. So that's what's going to be for supper. And I don't know if you guys do this. My mom did it, but you see, I have a lid that fits this. I have a lid that fits this somewhere in the drawer, but I grabbed this and it didn't fit entirely. It almost does, but she would always do this and it would fit. So I do that a lot. I guess it's because of my mom. But I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff for my cornbread muffins mixed up. And we're going to see you over at the stove and get leftover meal started. I normally put sour cream or buttermilk or something like that in my cornbread. I put usually a whole egg, not just egg whites. But in this case, it's leftovers and we're using up what we have. So that's what we try to do. Sometimes we have stuff that go to waste that we didn't get around to making, but most of the time we try to use up as many of our leftovers as we can. So right now I'm just going to put this, I've sprayed a silicone muffin tin. I'm going to put that in there and pop it in my oven at 425, and we'll bring you guys back and we'll get started on the rest of it. Okay, and as you can see, those measurements, I didn't have any batter left over. It's going to make 6 cornbread muffins. So use a half a cup of cornmeal mix, a 1/4 cup of flour, and if you have an egg, just use 1 egg and just a little bit of water to mix it up. There you have it. We'll see you in a little bit.
Professional, right?
Okay. Wayne is being goofy, guys. I don't know about him. But
Playing with the camera, I am.
But I wanted to tell you, like I mentioned earlier, I'm out of milk. I had just a little bit of milk and it was spoiled, so I threw it out. So what I do is I always have some of this on hand. It's not good for drinking. I mean, if you had to, if that's all you had, I guess you could, but it is good for cooking. So I made me some milk up. I wish I'd have made some up before I made my cornbread muffins, but I just throw in some dry mix in there and put me some water, so it's the same thing. But I did make this up for my macaroni and cheese, and I've got some
Colby Jack.
some Colby Jack, which is one of our favorites. We love cheese. And I've got just a little bit here that's, I'm afraid I'm going to lose if I don't use it in something. So I'm going to just throw that into the boxed macaroni and cheese. And this meal is about using what you have. And nowadays, that's what you have to
Hold
do.
that thought. If you don't throw some food my way shortly, I'll tell you what you're going to lose.
Did you hear him threatening me? He's hungry. I'll tell you something else I keep on hand is this evaporated milk, or my mom always called it canned milk. So this is good to have in your pantry, and I'll probably use some of this in my rice. So now I'm just gonna get these out of the water.
I can hear her saying that.
Yep. Get just some canned milk.
I mean, when you said that, I could hear her saying that.
She was a sight.
They just made one out of it.
They did. But I do like to keep just a few things in my pantry at all times. And these two is a good one to keep in your pantry. And I just made me some up here. And it gives you directions how much of the dried milk to your water, according to how much milk you want. So I'm going to put a little garlic and a little oil on this and throw it in my oven.
Well, you putting stuff back like that has got us through some winters.
It's got us through some tough times. It has. I'm going to get my minced garlic. If I can find it. Where's it at? There it is.
I gotta brag on her every now and then.
Yeah, after he threatens me. We'll get me some Parmesan cheese and go on that too. And I don't measure. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit. These was real flimsy. And I put them in some ice water. And that will bring back a little bit of the crispiness of them.
Yeah, I was gonna...
What am I looking for? Where's my tongs?
I seen them somewhere, but I didn't have them. Back on my own. Right here, baby.
You did.
Right there they are.
I guarantee you, these are not mine.
No, those are mine. Oh yeah, she took her tongs and hit them on me because they got bent.
Whenever I need my tongs,
No, they got bent.
somebody gets them and gone with them. Wayne,
They got bent.
where are they?
I have no idea. They got bent and she jumped on me. Said, you bent my tongs.
Found my tongs. And I've added some salt and pepper. We're going to add just a little bit of garlic. Garlic, salt, and pepper to taste. Whatever you like. And then we're just going to stir this up a little bit. Get all that olive oil on them. And see, if I hadn't put them in that cold water, we would have lost these.
I was going to ask you, what did you put in the cold water that brought it back to life?
These asparagus.
I mean, they look just like...
Yeah, and they're still a little bit soft, but they're not near like they was. I would have lost them and had to pitch them, and those are not free. I mean, you pay good money for that. And we'll go ahead and put that in. Ooh, look at my little
they're ready. That's ready.
They look like they are.
Yeah, I'm taking them out.
Okay, I'll check them just a little bit. My beans and taters are, looks like they're getting about done. Okay, where are we going from now? We're going to clean up just a little bit.
While you're cleaning up, cleaning up.
Cleaning up.
If you hear somebody grunting and moaning, that's me. I've got a muscle pulled maybe in my back, and when I raise up, straighten myself up on my chair, it hurts. Yeah, I was doing a little weightlifting and arm exercises, and did too much. And there she goes.
Okay, I'm going to get ready to fry me some salmon.
Okay.
Spray my pan a little bit. So let's get it turned up. See, where's my oil?
I showed that to you a while ago.
I fried some okra and I saved my oil in this little cooker.
I didn't show you that.
I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in here. We are on an okra kick. For sure.
And what was that we ate? That's okra, wasn't it? The little round balls?
That's okra.
We got any more left?
I think we got another bag in there. And we just buy it already breaded, just like from Walmart. And we get it and open a bag and we fry it. We love it. We don't get it too often because we eat it and it's fried. So we try to limit what we eat, but we love it. Okay, why did I put my garlic back up?
Now, you see what
Let me get my barbecue sauce.
redoing the house has done her? She has been a wild woman for the last couple of weeks.
I have not.
Yeah, you
I'm
have.
gonna heat my rice up just a little bit. Let me go ahead and put my canned milk in there.
Your what?
My canned milk. My evaporated milk.
Yes. Yes, madam.
And I'm going to turn that on low because you don't want that to burn. Okay, where are we at? Oh, I forgot my Parmesan on this.
Well, yeah, that, you about forgot your biscuits.
Cornbread muffin. Seem to be scatterbrained, don't I?
Well, seem to be. No, I shouldn't have told you you was gonna leave me if you didn't get some food my way.
I'm having
You
a rush.
know
Yeah.
I could never leave you, my darling.
Oh, some days I might feel like running you off.
I guarantee you do.
That didn't rise too good.
Well, that's good though.
That was self-rising flour. I think it was.
Well, I snorted. I'm sorry.
Oh well.
Now this is us. I mean, you all.
This is the real us. Fussing over the tongs and all.
Well, no, I had to go buy a set. Two of them.
Listen, guys, he uses it to reach and get stuff. And whenever I'm cooking, I can't find my tongs. And then I have to clean them, bleach them, because I don't know what he's touching.
No, that's because she hid them from me.
We usually fuss over the tongs.
She hid them from me and then forgot where she hid them. That's the problem. And then she gets upset because she's forgetting. You start forgetting when you get old.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna hurt you.
You gotta stay young like
I'm
me.
gonna hurt you, buddy.
Bad?
I can't figure out why these didn't rise.
Take them out and see how they taste.
Let's see, I put cornmeal. That was self-rising. The flour is supposed to be self-rising.
A genius at work.
Won't hurt him.
Let me think about it.
You can't eat and do the camera now.
Yes,
Please.
I can. And I apologize because she got the camera and she was filming something to do with the show. She messed it up. I can't remember what it was, but I was going to tell you so you wouldn't think it was me. Oh, that looks good. Hold that piece up. Let's observe it. Now this is Pam's favorite fish.
Yes, I love salmon. Wayne loves more like tilapia, loves catfish.
I love catfish. Now, once you put some garlic on it, sweetheart.
Then I just put some barbecue sauce on it. And then we fry it. Simple as that. Just a quick, easy, simple.
But it's good.
Yeah, we love barbecue salmon.
Well, I mean,
We gotta have a little black pepper on it though.
but we put the pepper in the gravy, didn't we?
Yes. And it was almost too spicy.
Do what? Did you say that?
Oh no. It had to be spicy for me to say it.
I loved it.
Okay. Now I need to get my mac and cheese on.
I smell that pepper now. And since I've started cooking a lot more, we have kind of difference of opinions on things.
Who, us? You guys would never believe that, would you? Me and Wayne? Difference of
I mean,
opinion?
she's always right, so.
I am. And he's always wrong. Yeah, they're going to think we're really into it.
Aren't we? Well, no.
No, it takes more than that for us to get into it.
More
You don't
than,
want to see one of our really bad pots.
more than a gnat.
More than that.
Oh.
I wonder what happened to my muffins.
Well, let me get a bite and see. How it tastes. Well, smell good.
Okay, so.
I know what it was.
What?
You didn't pour the milk in it.
No.
You just put the powder in it.
Okay. We'll bring you guys back in a little bit.
We'll have to experiment. I'm sorry. Back in a minute.
So here's our macaroni and cheese. Done it by the box. I just used a few extra slices of Colby Jack that I was going to lose if I didn't use it. Here's the asparagus that was getting real limp, but I put it in ice water, crisped it back up, used it. Here's our beautiful salmon. I love that right there. That's my favorite. some leftover green beans and cooked potatoes. And there's our rice pudding made from leftover rice. So, and then our cornbread muffins. I have to check and make sure that that flour was self-rising, because I just filled my container up, but I don't know what happened there. I think it was self-rising, but I don't know. So we're going to let Wayne say a few words, and then we're going to eat.
Our camera is dying, so I hate to be quick, but we have to. Love you guys. Welcome new subscribers. Everybody's got a prayer request. Please send them to us through the comments or email address. Our prayer book, prayer requests, they go in a prayer in a book, and we asked everybody, and everybody knows this, but our new subscribers, everybody pray over the prayer book, because there's a lot of people wanting prayer, needing prayer. Remember, we'll be in revival. Our church will be in revival the 24th. So we love you guys. Am I leaving anything out, sweetheart?
Don't think so. Subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment. That helps us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and send your comments to us. I love reading them. I do. And I'm slow, but I'll get back to you. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, rock. I don't know the song, but I'm just singing along.
Do the boot scoot boogie.
I do the boot scoot boogie. I boot scoot boogie. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Ready? For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.